Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hassan and I'm a mental health therapist that I like to focus on relationship and self-development. So as you know, we're getting closer to the holiday and I really got inspired to make this video. And you guys are probably like, what the heck is this title? What does it even mean? But just give me a moment and I'll explain it to you, and then you gonna understand a little bit how this usually plays out and what's the best route that you can take to help you be your best self, either in your relationship or in your family or even within yourself, the way that you react to your own emotional needs. And as you guys know, holidays tend to be a triggering time for some people, and there may be some people in your life that when you are around them, they usually ask you questions that they know themselves they're triggering and they think it's funny, and they might even do it from a place of concern or love, but you know that it bothers you and they know that it bothers you, but they just continue to ask these questions and they make you feel uncomfortable. So this is really what I want to focus in this video, and I like to put in a no reaction November challenge that could leap into December and even for the rest of the year. But why do I think this is a bad behavior? And you know, I say this with love and passion, but what I really want you guys to understand and come into a space of understanding is to take things for face value and try to ground yourself in your own world, in your own words, and in your own values, and try to create a life experience that is for you. And part of that is creating something that you're not reacting to other people. And I want to call it rat behavior because it's pretty rude, it's really bad, and that's because a lot of people may ask, oh, what's going on? For example, what's going on within your relationship, what's going on within your career, what's going on within the things that you're doing or the people around you, and it's none of their business. Obviously you're going through something, thank you for your concern, but when I'm ready to talk to you about it, I will talk about it. The other thing that I want you guys to normalize and be able to do is when you're trying to fix something, and I said that in another video the other day, that stop thinking about other people's opinion because they don't matter. The only thing that matters is you and how you value yourself. But it's important for you to not allow their doubts, their experiences, their fears, and all of their emotion to leach inside of your life, because the moment that they get in your head, it becomes very, very difficult and draining to cope with it and get out of it. So in order for you to not get in that state, the best response that you can give is during the holiday is something along the line of I'm working on myself. I'm taking a lot of accountability and ownership for these different areas in my life that I'm trying to change, and I'm confident that I'm going to be able to overcome this challenges. And I believe that the best solution in my life is going to materialize, especially if you're fixing a relationship and somebody asks you what's going on with you and this person, and you know that you don't want to just give up on this relationship, but you also don't want to lie to them. And I'm telling you guys, don't lie to people, because that's gonna make it difficult for you to cope with these thoughts and these emotions later on, because every time you see them, every time you get face to face or you start talking, you automatically think about, okay, I lied to them, I told them I'm trying to move on, but in reality is that I'm not moving on because I like my relationship as it is, even though it may have its flaws, but I'm still enjoying it. But you also don't want to feed into a narrative of backlash or pushbacks from the people that is around you that is going to trigger you. So again, it's the same type of response. We're working through things. There's some things that are unfolded. I'm taking ownership and accountability. I'm prioritizing. I'm doing my best. And I think this time apart, it's going to be different and it's going to be beneficial. And I know that they're doing good and I know that they're gonna step up to the plate and it's gonna be completely different, and we're working toward things. Some of you guys are gonna say, what are you talking about? But sometimes people just come at us sideways, and there is a difference between being concerned and asking questions and inquire about them. But some of us deal with families and people that are really really bad. They know what they're doing, so don't be fooled. And my biggest advice this year and going forward, don't react to it. Don't give it the energy, the satisfaction that they want, because in those type of conversation with those dynamics, there is a response that is being desired. And when you don't engage, when you don't give that response, it's very satisfying, both for you and your emotion and your feeling. And the other person, it's just gonna know that you're not gonna fucking play this game. So that is something that I wish for you guys this holiday season. Sometimes that can be easier said than done, and I understand. So make sure that you take care of yourself, deep breathing, take care of yourself, do a little bit of meditation, and go to this holiday season expecting positivity. Don't go into this holiday with the expectation that this holiday is going to be difficult, family gathering is going to be difficult. Even historically, it has been difficult. But for your own perspective, for your own self, try to look at it in a positive perspective. So go into it with expectation that everything is going to be good, everything is going to be stable, everything is going to be healthy. And if things happen, we're not going to respond or react to them. And we're going to be the change in this situation. And we're going to expect that this holiday is going to be full of love, people that we care about, and it's going to be enjoyable. Now, some of you don't have to deal with this. So remember that this is just for a diverse crowd that they have a little bit of issue. Go into this with the highest expectation of everybody's going to loving you, everybody's going to be good to you. And even if that's not occurring, my challenge for you this holiday season is not to say this always happens, okay? And I always tell everybody, don't say this always happen. And I know that sometimes we go to this and say, oh, I know that this is gonna happen. This always happens. So I challenge you not to say that. Be positive and just focus on yourself. Don't give them the satisfaction and say, okay guys, this wasn't great, but we're gonna grow, we're gonna learn more, and we're gonna be the change. All right guys, I wish you guys all the best in the holiday. And today, remember to prioritize yourself. Do things that you enjoy and makes you feel good. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new moment. And I am suggesting you guys to sit down and do a little bit of a to-do list for yourself of the things that helps you prioritize things that are important to you. Do a little bit of meditation, a little bit of exercise, and try your best to be grounded and be yourself. And know that if you want to create a solution in your life, you have to change the way that you operate during the day. And that's all in your control. No matter what's going on in your life, you can decide what you're going to do today and how you're going to design your day and how you're going to be the change that you want to be.